There's a quick guide on CSS Forms, so let's first begin now. Let's do the first thing you should do is div tag. Well, you don't have to do a div tag, but it's a good way to control it. So, form. This part of Madden, it's good practice for later on, but it's not going to be used much for in this. It's just how you would use it if you had it connected to a PHP page or JavaScript, whatever you want to use, connect to your form to. So it's not going to be used now, but it's good to know how you would use it. Because you can totally ignore it and the form will still work. Well, the style will still work, the form wouldn't, but that's how you would do it. And this is where I'll give it a little bit of indentation just to make it a little bit nicer. This is where you add the input you need. And this is why we put the text type. You'll see when we style it why it's very useful to have. So we just do one more. Well, we'll copy and paste it because it's pretty much the same. All we're doing is just changing a few things. We're just putting this in just to make it look more like a complete form. So instead of first name, we'll put last name. Same it. And we'll just replace that with a capital L. Last thing, as usual, we're going to put in most forms, not all, but most forms, is an input. It's a submit button, I mean. And then add the value. And that's it. So now if we save it, we'll jump over to the style sheet. And this is where you'll see why we put the type thing as well. So we'll put input. We'll put them in the box, not the curly braces or the other ones. You're going to put in the box ones, and then all you got to do is put type. And then text, and it now connects to anyone with that type in it. So width first, we're going to make it 100%, just to cover the whole page. And as with all things, it's not going to look amazing as thing because it's just how to show how you do it. But this is just showing you how you can use the CSS for your own website, how you want it to look. And we can add a border, be 1 pixel, solid black. Whoops, oh, there we go, yeah. Oh, I got rid of the thing, we got to put that back in. And we're going to add a border radius, just to make it look a bit nicer. 6 pixels will do. And then the box sizing, which I'll go more in depth when I do more on CSS3. It's just had a, just a thing, more of the back end kind of thing, just to control it better. So again, this time, instead of putting type text, we'll put type submit. Again, we're going to put 100% width. If, remember to put a colon, obviously. And then the padding. Again, you can put any one you want, as long as it suits your website you're making. Color of the text. We're going to make it blue. Margin 8 pixels 0. And as I said earlier, this won't look the most amazing, but it shows you how to use the styling tools you need to use. Remove any border that might be there, and then the border radius again, just to keep it within the same kind of style. And then the cursor, which you don't have to add, but people are used to when they cursor over something for a change. But we're going to do a crazy one because we're going to put a crosshair. So it's going to look a bit crazy, but that's the whole point of messing about, so we can learn how to use it. And the last thing, well, there's one more after this. But again, we will add another thing for submit. If I don't add a plus sign. And this one is just so when they hover, changes color basically. And it just shows you that you can add the things you do for links, or for all different things. You can add, I don't know, hover and all the other kind of ones that are out there. That allows you to change it on the fly. And the last one is a div tag. And what we're going to do is just, we're going to add a radius to it. Again, any pixel length you want to do. And whatever padding. So that's the styling part done there. So now if we run back, we should now have a, in my opinion, amazing, but on a video look a bit dodgy, but you get the point across. So rounded boxes, rounded outside box, first name, the submit button, and the crosshair. I know it's amazing looking. You're all like applauding, but it's just to show you how to do it. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.